income. And we are not exposed to number 2 or 3 unless we are surrounded by people called entrepreneurs. And let me ask you guys all this question. Out of all 3 of those, which one of those do you think is taxed the most? Ordinary. And that's why they call it ordinary. So let me give you an example of what that's doing right now to people and families. So I now did everything that I was supposed to. I get that degree, I get that Fortune 100 job, I'm making a 6-figure income. Okay, I made that 100,000. But I still realize up until this point, I will never control my money because the first thing that gets taken from me before I ever get to touch it is what? Taxes. At ordinary income, you're looking at upwards of 40%. So until the day that I control this number, I'll never control what I bring in. Because you understand this is gross, and then you have net. And that's why they call it gross income, because it's gross. It's gross on what you're left with. Because you got to ask yourself, when did it come a time in your life where it was okay for someone to touch your hard-earned money before you can? Because that was never the case. It only started in the 1700s when the government said, oh, we can fund a war. Oh, look how much money we got. Let's continue to do this. Let's continue to tax people. And over time, taxes keep going up. So the day that I control this is the day I control my income. Because what happens is I already make 100,000, but I only take home 60,000. So that's okay. Go ahead and make 150, 200, 250, 300, because more of it will go towards what? And less will come to me, and this is why I feel paycheck to paycheck. And I look at that and I say, well, that's an employee. Well, do I really want to be an employee forever? Or what am I looking at? I want to be CEO. What is that CEO at my company? What's his income look like? You know what he says? Give me $1 in income. Well, I don't get that now. Why is that so? Because $1 in income, how do you pay your bills? You know what he wants instead? Give me the shares of the company. He says, these shares, I want these shares. These shares are $10 a share. But he says, give me $1 million. Right? And so that CEO goes back to the employees and he overworks them while they're underpaid. Because he wants them to work to increase the value of what? Those shares. So by the end of the year, those shares go up to $16. What's the difference between 10 and 16? How many shares does he have? How much did he make? Now he's not taxed at ordinary income because he's smart. He thinks like an entrepreneur. He's taxed at this thing called portfolio, which max you're looking at around 20% in taxes. So let me put this picture back together. In this scenario, I make less, but I'm taxed more. And in this scenario, I make more, but I'm taxed less. So we have to look at this perspective of, okay, I understand I'm living this life of making ordinary income. When and what industry, what company, and what types of people are going to teach me how to make number 2 and 3? Well, let's find out. You ever want to know more about how money works? Let me tell you about what we call the 4 homes of money. So even if I take home money, I have to be cautious of where I put it, because that's all I got. And in this world, there's only 4 homes you can put it. The first home is real estate. I can invest in real estate. That could be my retirement, my real estate portfolio. Now, why do you think most people invest in real estate? What are they looking for their money to do? They want it to grow. Okay, that makes sense. Why do you think people put money in banks, though? They like it safe. That's the second home of money. So I want the safety. What other places do people put money? And stock market. So people say 401k, 403b, pension, IRA, SEP IRA, simple IRA, money market account, mutual fund. All of which are attached to this thing called the stock market. So my whole life, I'm exposed to 3 out of the 4 homes that you can put money. And essentially, all I'm basically looking for is safety and growth. But I'm taught that safety and growth cannot coexist. If I want safety, I don't get growth. If I want growth, I don't get safety. Let me add 2 other factors into this equation that people need to understand they got to look for when it comes to money. Because I put it this way. Do you think people generally like to travel? Yeah, they do, right? Now, when they travel, let's just say, I'll say Hector. Hector, you like to travel, don't you? But you're not going to do this whole year because you're going to focus on building, right? Awesome. So you go and travel, right? Do you like places that are super cold or super warm? In the middle? Okay. So if it's in the middle on a good season, I'm going to get you a ticket, and this ticket's going to take you to somewhere warm. And this place is called Afghanistan. Would you go? Wait, now think about it this way. Ask that question. That's always what I do. I set people go put their money somewhere? Ever ask somebody why you put it in a 401k? I don't know. My mom said so. I heard it growing up. Everybody at work does it. And you say just because every dog barks up that tree does not mean it's the right tree. Because what do you need to look for when it comes to money? There's 4 things. Liquidity, safety, growth, and you need to know what kind of taxes you're going to pay on it. Because if you had the option between tax now, tax later, and tax free, what would you prefer? Tax free. It's not a trick question, right? So let's go over this scenario. I want to put every single thing that you've ever known about where to put your money to a test. We'll start with real estate. Let's just say real estate is going to be your retirement. All right? Anybody here 100% they put their money in as real estate portfolio for their retirement? If anybody raises their hand, it's probably because they have no kids. Okay. So let's just say $100,000. I take $100,000 and I go buy my first house, right? On day 1. On day 2, there's an emergency that comes up and I need to borrow from that. Can I borrow from that house on day 2?
No.
When can I borrow? Like a couple hours later?
No.
A couple days?
No.
Weeks?
No.
How many?
Months.
So you're telling me there's no liquidity. The minute I put my money in there, I have to now wait. Now am I waiting because I'm guaranteed to get a growth?
Nope. Nope.
Because can I ever lose?
Yep.
Can you buy a house and later down the road it'd be worth less than what you paid for?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no safety. So I have this 25, 30-year mortgage, and look what's going on. It goes up and then does what? Goes down. Goes up, goes down. So I'm hoping if this is my retirement, that when I retire, it's up. But my question to you, Mr. and Mrs. Client, is what happens if it's down? What's your plan? How are you preparing for this? Is the likelihood of it happening possible? Yes, it is. But hey, you get a tax write-off, right? So if I look at this, out of all 4 of the criteria that I'm looking for, I have 1 out of the 4. Okay, now I understand why most people won't put 100% of their retirement in that home. Let's go to the next home. Banks, a savings account, right? Because every single home has kids. If you did real estate, you have what? Commercial, industrial, and residential property. Banks, they have an only child. It's called a savings account. I put the same $100,000 into my savings account on day 1. I need money. On day 2, can I pull from that $100,000 in a savings
Yes.
account? Absolutely. Is it safe?
Yes.
Of course. You ever see this ticker outside banks, FDIC? That means your money's insured. You can see where I'm leading people to somewhere. Now, the growth, it's amazing, right?
No.
Yeah, maybe if we're our grandparents living in that era, right? But the growth is what? 1%. That's being generous, by the way. And that basically means it's going to take 72 years for your money to actually double. Now, I know we're living longer, but not that much longer, right? And therefore, you never see the IRS coming after you for your capital gains tax on your savings account, okay? So no. So out of this, I have 2 out of 4. Now let's go to the stock market. And at this point, I usually pick the vehicle that's very familiar with them. Because this house has a lot of stinking kids. They have that 401k, they have that 403b, they have that pension, they have that IRA, SEP IRA, simple IRA, etc., etc. So I take the 401k, Mr. and Mrs. Client, you put your money in there, when you start your first job, you start working. When can you actually touch your money? Do you know how many people don't even know the age? They don't even know. You know, they tell me retirement. Retirement is not an age, it's how much money you have. So there's no liquidity because they don't want you to touch it until 59 and a half. And you got to start asking the question, why on earth are they doing that? For the benefit of me? No, because I'm close to death. Now the safety is a 4-1 guaranteed never to lose.
No.
As long as it lives inside this house and safety do not ever go together. So there's no safety. So you're telling me I start working my 20s, right? I have to save in this account and I cannot touch it until I'm at least 59 and a half. So that's like a 25, 30-year mortgage now, isn't it? So what happens? 1990, boom. And then I little recovered, and then 1999 when Y2K happened, boom. And then 2007, 2008, boom. So the likelihood in the next 20, 30 years that I will lose is very, very likely. So I'm hoping what? That it's up by the time of retirement. But my question to you, Mr. and Mrs. Client, what's your plan now? Do you have protection when it comes to your wealth when the market does things like that? No. And then on top of that, what do you tax? Now, later, or free?
Later.
Where are the retirement very well because they don't have solutions on how to protect their life, their health, and their wealth. So let me tell you about the last industry. The one industry that's always been there that every other industry relies on. The safest industry, the longest standing industry, and the one that just protects not only your life, but your health and your wealth. Let me give you a hint. Every other of these three industries depends on that industry. So it's telling you this is the safest place to put money. If you have a home, what do you have to have? Homeowners what?
Insurance.
If you're a bank, you're FDIC. And if
Insurance.
you have a license in the stock market, you have to have insurance on that license. So Mr. and Mrs. Klein, what industry do you think this is? Life insurance. My goodness. So most people think that it's just about death. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that most people are not prepared when somebody dies?
Yes.
Do you think it's important? Do you think financially it hurts when someone dies? So you think you should protect that and plan for it? Absolutely. What happens if you get sick? Let me ask you a question. Let me get a show of hands in this audience. If you know someone directly or indirectly that suffered from this: heart attack, stroke, cancer, Alzheimer's. Boom! Mr. and Mrs. Klein, you see this room right now, don't you? That's over 80%. So what's the likelihood that can happen to you in your lifetime, knowing that you're going to live to at least 85 years of age? Very likely. So you think you should plan for that? What if I told you there's an industry that helps you plan for that financially? And then on top of that, what if I can tell you I can protect your wealth? You can grow it, it's safe, it's tax-free, and you can touch it if funded properly. And that gives me what? Everything I'm stinking looking for. So if I were you, I look at it this way. My job is to teach you how to build your financial home. And in order to build it, you got to build it from the ground up with a solid foundation. If I were to ask you, when is the best time to purchase life insurance, what would you tell me?
No.
Early, when you're young. Mr. and Mrs. Klein, how young is that? When you're a kid? No, try younger. How about when you're firstborn? You know why? Because you have no medical record. Therefore, the cost is the cheapest. If I asked you in a different way, when is the best time to buy Amazon stock, what would you say? When it's the cheapest. So if I'm going to make my very first investment, no matter what it is, if I'm going to put my money somewhere, I'm going to put it in an industry where it's the safest place to put my money, which is life insurance. And that's my foundation. My very first thing. Because you know why? It gives me the best score. It gives me everything I'm looking for. It takes me on a plane to the destination that I don't have to worry about, that I'll enjoy. Now, what industry gives me the next best score? And then what industry is next? And then lastly. So I need to build my financial home the same way. But because I'm taught to make ordinary income, because I'm bought into a traditional way of thinking, I'm taught to do it how? My very first investment is always because my mom told me to put it in a 401k. And then my other big investment, because I did have it in the bank, but I moved it over to where? Because where do most people, when they save for a down payment on their house, where do they save it? Oh, so you're saying it's here. It's safe, it's liquid. And then we're taught to do what? Move it where? We put a down payment into real estate, don't we? Okay. So our next biggest investment is always a house that we have no access to money to when we need it the most. And then because we don't control taxes because we make ordinary income, we can't even put money in the bank because as soon as it goes to that savings account, it comes right back out. And then lastly, because I'm taught to be reactive instead of proactive, the last place I put my money to invest in is the most important place, which is life insurance. And at that point, it's expensive or hard to get.
Yeah.
So Mr. and Mrs. Client, my job right now is to teach you how to build your financial home the right side up. Would you like to do that? Would you like to find a way to protect your life, your health, and your wealth?
Yes.
And that's the four homes of money.